Recently, I was wondering what the best way to copy an array is, so I decided to do a quick experiment to get a better idea of how the different methods stack up. Before the experiment, what I like to do was, for shallow copies, I'd use destructuring syntax. And for deep copies, I'd use either a method using JSON, JSON.stringify, JSON.parse, if I didn't want to use a package, or I'd use the cloneNPM package. Alright, so let's find out how the different methods compare. Okay, so these are the different methods I'll be comparing. Using destructuring syntax, arr.slice, concat, map, forEach, the JSON method, a method in the Lodash package called cloneDeep, and the clone package. I'll be comparing arrays of different sizes from 10 to 10 million, and I'll fill the arrays with either booleans, a small number, a large number, a small string, a large string, an array, an object, and an object with some data inside. My first attempt was to compare them in parallel using Quokka and just record the results manually, but using this method I ran into some memory limitations and also wanted it to be more automated. And so for my second attempt to automate it, I made an array of 8 objects, each representing one of the copy methods. And to see how long it takes and how they scale, I'll run the test on each of the methods for each fill data type and for arrays of different sizes from 10 to 10 million. I'll do it 3 times each and then average the results. When running this experiment, I bumped into memory heap size issues. The default memory allocation for my version of Node is 2 gigabytes, but it can be increased manually. It can also be set to more than what's physically available, so you might be able to crash your computer doing this. For mine, I upped it to 8 gigabytes. Okay, so after running, here are the results. So from the data, we can see that basically an array of 10,000 elements or fewer, the method doesn't make a huge difference. But above this, they start to diverge in performance. For shallow copies, destructuring, array slicing, and using concat are all equivalently efficient, so I'm going to opt to stay with the most concise form, just destructuring. Map and forEach have their own use cases, but they are significantly less efficient. For deep copies, I've been using the clone package, but it turns out to be much less efficient than Lodash's cloneDeep, which really shows up with larger datasets. The JSON method surprised me a bit, although there's a caveat. It doesn't clone functions, and its results vary wildly depending on the type of data being cloned. But in certain cases, if functions aren't involved, you don't want to use a package, and performance doesn't matter, the JSON method can be a quick and dirty deep clone. But the results are clear for deep cloning. Lodash's cloneDeep is the fastest and most consistent of the ones I tested. So moving forward, I'll be using destructuring for shallow copy and cloneDeep for deep copies. Alright, well hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, post them below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.